Hey, folks, it's Mark Arum. I hope you're enjoying the Mark Arum Show podcast. A reminder, you can hear this very radio show live Monday through Friday. We're live 6 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. Buckle up. We're going to have some fun for the next 2 hours, ladies and gents. Mark Arum and pals with you till 8 in the p.m. here on 95.5 WSB. Don't forget, according to my sources, we did not have a gas winner there during the Erickson program. So tomorrow, everyone except Longoria, Low T, myself, and Deb Green have a chance to win $800 in free gas. 8 a.m. we'll be giving away Scott Slade, the golden-throated Slade. We'll give it away at 8 a.m. tomorrow on Atlanta's Morning News. We got a big show tonight. I know this isn't a sports show, but we got some big football stories we got to talk about. We're going to have Movie Monday, Johnny Kielbasa. But as always, we kick off Mondays with Millennial Match Game. I want to start the work week off right with some laughs. Joining us in studio from the promotion department, it's Andrew Wilson. Andrew, welcome back to Millennial Match Game, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Quick recap. Tell the folks a little bit about yourself. Nothing too personal, no social security number or anything like that. But
I'm the promotions coordinator here. All the stuff that you give away, I help control that.
Excellent.
So you heard all that stuff you said last week about promotions.
Good. Well, I was aiming higher than Andrew on that shot. But he's the guy at Longoria that Russ called and asked where his sweatshirt was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
So we apologize for that. I really do apologize
Russ
for that.
doesn't understand.
Russ should never be calling you or emailing you or whatever. So Andrew's in here. You've been to the station for how long?
6 years.
Excellent. All right. Very good stuff. All right. So Andrew's in here to play Millennial Match Game. Tonight's Millennial Match Game theme, Deb Green, producer of the Mark Arum Show, is movie clips. So I'm going to play some famous movie clips. The contestants will try to figure out if Millennial Andrew will know. Let's meet our contestants. Allison joins us on the show. Allison, how are you, dear?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. And a little bit about yourself, please.
I live in Atlanta, Georgia Tech grad, and work in IT.
Condolences on the football game on Saturday. That was a brutal loss. Are you familiar with Millennial Match Game?
I am. Yeah.
All right. You're going to be playing against John. John, welcome to the Mark Arum Show. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing super. How about you, buddy?
Excellent. A little bit about yourself so we can feel like we can root for you. We need a reason to root for you, John.
All right. I've lived in Atlanta about 31 years and been a Georgia Tech and a Georgia fan. Working accounting pretty much overnight shift.
Oh, excellent. All right, so we got two smart folks, engineering and accountants. Let's get this thing started there, Longoria.
Let's play Millennial Match Game.
All right, as I mentioned, tonight's Millennial Match Game is famous movie clips. So these are famous clips, Deb Green, from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
Just like B98.5.
Exactly right. And you guys don't need to know what movie the clip's from. You just have to guess whether or not Millennial Andrew will know. For the record, I believe the last time Andrew was on, he crushed this game. He did very well. So just throwing that out there. Usually when in doubt, the Millennial doesn't know, but I think Andrew might know more than he lets on. All right, here we go. First clip, Allison. Will Millennial Andrew know what movie this clip is from?
Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
One more time for the cheap seats.
Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
All right, I know that movie. I'm sure Allison does. Will Millennial Andrew know what clip that movie's from, Allison?
I think he will.
I think so, too. Andrew, do you want to hear it again or you know it?
Ooh, it's tough. I think I know it.
Okay.
Back to the Future?
Yeah, it is correct, my friend. Good job. All right, that was a layup. All right, point for Allison. John, you're up. Here's the next clip. Famous movie from the 80s, 90s, or today. Will Millennial Andrew know what movie this is from?
You're not too smart, are you? I like that in a man.
One more time.
You're not too smart, are you? I like that in a man.
You're not too smart, are you? I like that in a man. Will Millennial Andrew know what movie that's from?
I'd say no.
I'm going with you. I don't even know what movie that's from. Andrew, what movie is that from?
That is a tough one. I'm not sure. Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction is a great guess. It's a movie called Body Heat. What is Body Heat? I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's an 80s movie.
Is it? Who's in it? Anyone I know?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who you know.
Maybe. I don't know. All right. You get the point. Millennial Match Game, just that easy. All right. Here we go, Allison. Your turn. Millennial Match Game, famous or, in the last case, not so famous movie cuts. Will Millennial Andrew know what movie this is from?
I was cured, all right.
Wow, it's a quick one. One more time.
I was cured, all right.
I was cured, all right. I actually know this one, but will Millennial Andrew know what movie that clip is from?
I'm going to go, yeah, I think you will.
Really? All right. Obscure clip from a pretty obscure movie. Millennial Andrew. You want to hear it again?
Ooh, one more time.
I was cured all right.
I was cured all right.
Oh, that's
Famous movie, but...
Young Frankenstein?
That's a hell of a guess. No, but it's A Clockwork Orange.
Oh.
Have you heard of A Clockwork Orange? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he has. All right. John, you're up. You can take the lead on this one. Will Millennial Andrew know what famous movie this clip is from?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
One more time.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet? Will Millennial Andrew know what famous movie that's from, brother?
No.
He says no. I disagree. I think this is a really famous movie. I think Millennial Andrew will get it. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. You want to hear? You want to hear it one more time?
Yeah, give me one more time.
For the record, this is not my Jewish Uncle Marty that says this, by the way.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Oh, that sounds like Mel Brooks.
Follow that thought. Old Jewish
Spaceballs?
man. Oh! No, that was actually Eddie Murphy in Coming to America playing an old Jewish man. How
Never
about
seen
that?
it.
All right, so John, what?
I know.
Wow. All right, so I gave the millennial way too much credit.
Where
That is
is
breaking news. Andrew has not seen Coming to America. All right, after one round, Deb Green, what's the score?
Allison 1, John 2.
All right, 2-1. Round 2, Millennial Match Game continues. Millennial Match Game, as always, brought to you by our pals at Rocco's European Garage. John Lee Dowson, 2-1. The movie clip edition of Millennial Match Game. All right, Allison, you're back up. Will Millennial Andrew know what movie this famous clip is from?
Why don't you get a job, Spicoli?
What for?
You need money.
All I need are some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
Longer clip, certainly a famous movie. What do you think, Allison? Will he know what that's from?
I'm going to go with yeah again.
He says yes. I'm hoping. I hope so. Millennial Andrew, what movie is that from?
That's Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
A classic. Absolutely right. All right, Allison gets the point. John, you're up. Millennial Match Game continues on the Mark Arum Show. Will Millennial Andrew know what movie this clip is from?
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time.
What do you think?
No.
He says no. Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride. Get on it up. It's bobsled time. You say no. What do you think, Andrew?
Feeling cold on this one. It's a cool movie. Cool Runnings?
Yes. You know, that's the only John Candy movie I've never seen.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what kind of premise is this?
Better than you'd think.
Really? All right.
What it is.
Well,
It's
if Millennial
so
Andrew got it, maybe it is worth watching. All right, Allison, back to you. Millennial Match Game on the Mark Arum Show. This is a very famous movie clip for my generation, but I'm not sure about Millennial Andrew. Will he know what famous movie this clip is from?
Why don't you get a job, Spicoli?
No, I already played that one. Sorry. We already got that one. I fat-fingered Fast Times. Here we go. This is the movie clip I wanted to play.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. To me, being a gangster was better than being president of the United States.
Wow, long clip, famous clip. I one of my favorite movies of all time. But will Millennial Andrew know, Allison? What do you think?
Yeah, I think you will.
I hope so. I'm going to give you credit. I'm going to play one more time for you, Millennial Andrew.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. To me, being a gangster was better than being president of the United States.
This was not the Eric Erickson biopic. FYI.
This was...
Gangster. Give me a gangster movie. Throw something out there.
The Departed.
All right. Same director. But no, that was Goodfellas, which is miles better than The Departed. I mean, miles better than The Departed. All right. Did Allison guessed?
She guessed yes.
Oh, all right. So no point there.
Yeah.
John, you're up. Millennial Match Game movie clip edition on the Mark Arum Show. Will Millennial Andrew, this is a lot of hangs in the balance on this one, Andrew. I like you as a person. I feel bad that Russ emailed you. But the fact you didn't know Goodfellas or Coming to America makes me question your integrity. So if you miss this one, I'm going to be very upset. That's all I'm going to say. All right, John, you're up. Millennial Match Game. Will Millennial Andrew know what famous movie this clip is from?
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? I'm going to play it one more time.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
All right. Certainly, John, you know it. Allison knows it. I know it. Longoria knows it. But will Millennial Andrew know what movie that's from?
Yes.
All right. When in doubt, the Millennial doesn't know. But you're bucking that trend, Johnny boy. Andrew, the Millennial, what movie is that from? I can play it again if you want.
I'm in the ballpark. I feel like Indiana Jones.
We're going to give it to him?
And
no, you're fine. Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
Yeah, but it starred Indiana Jones. All right, good job, John. You had faith in it. The way you looked when I played that, Andrew, it looked like...
Yeah, he didn't. Well, I was trying to think of like the which one it was.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. No, if you're close, we'll give it to you. All right, Allison, you're up. You need this one, buddy. Will Millennial Andrew know what famous movie this line is from?
Smoking.
One more time. One-word line.
Smoking.
Smoking. What do you think?
Yeah, he'll know what it is.
That was a confident yes. Andrew, make her proud, buddy.
I'm going to go with The Mask.
That is The Mask. The only Jim Carrey movie I've never seen.
Really?
Yeah. I know of it, and I've seen clips like it was on TBS, but I've never seen it. Is it worth watching? Is it good?
I don't know if it holds up.
Yeah? All right. Is it better than Ace Ventura Pet Detective? No, definitely not. All right. All right, so end of Millennial Match Game Round 2. Brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. What's the score, Deb Green?
We are all tied up at 3-3.
Oh, my goodness. It's a nail-biter on Millennial Match Game. Hang on. It's Allison and John, head-to-head. Millennial Andrew in studio. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. This is The Mark Arum Show on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. Final round of Millennial Match Game brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. What's the score, Deborah Green?
All right, Allison 3, John 3, and it is John's turn.
John, here we go. Famous movie clips edition of Millennial Match Game. Will Millennial Andrew know what famous movie this clip is from?
They're here.
They're here. What do you think?
Yes.
Andrew, real quick. They're here.
Poltergeist?
That is correct. All right. Allison, you need this one, buddy. Will Millennial Andrew know what famous movie this clip is from?
All right. I understand. Fine. When he comes back, I won't get in the way.
It's not like that at all. He's my brother.
He's my brother. Real quick, what do you think, Allison? Will Millennial Andrew know what movie that famous clip is from?
No, I don't think
You
so.
say no, Andrew.
Star Wars.
I'll give it to you. Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Final score, Deb Green. What do we got?
Allison 3, John takes it home with 4.
4, but you know what, Allison? You're so sweet. We're going to give you a prize as well, all right?
Awesome, thanks.
Hang on the line. Low T's going to get some information. She did not want the complimentary prize, but it's the same prize. What did they win, Deb Green?
Yeah, both of them are going to check out Game of Thrones live concert experience Tuesday the 24th at Ameris Bank Amphitheater.
That was Millennial Match Game brought to you by Rocco's European Garage on The Mark Arum Show.
Jamie Foxx here. You there? You listening to The Mark Arum Show? You better.
639, 93 degrees on Peachtree Street. Go ahead and call this puppy a 9 on the Mark Arum Show back sweat meter. A crazy weekend in football. I'm going to get to that in a second. Have you guys ever seen those videos on Facebook, talking to Longoria, Low T, and Deb Green here on the Mark Arum Show, where they're very addicting to watch. It's like, a minute 30 life hacks. Like, to peel a tomato, you stick it in boiling water, and then you put it in cold water, and the skin falls. You ever seen those videos?
I get sucked into those all the time.
So there's one the other day, and I say this because my girlfriend Maya is Japanese, and she's got a rice cooker, and I saw one, and it was like, is your rice too mushy? Like, this is nothing I've ever had to deal with. But I'm like, oh, Maya's probably made mushy rice at some time.
Right.
Not that she's not a great cook, but whatever. And he's like, you just put the life hack was you put a piece of bread in the pot and you close it, and the bread will suck the moisture and the rice. So I forwarded it to her. Like, I don't know if this applies to you, but I can't stop watching those life hack videos, like how to peel an egg, like stupid stuff like that. So is there one? There's got to be a life hack, going back to the Mark Arum Show back sweat meter. So when I get in my car today, and I'm not rich like you guys, I don't have a garage at my house. So my car bakes in the sun. I know you probably got like a 4-car garage, Low T, Longoria, 3 and a mother-in-law suite.
I got a 2-car, but it's with all her boxes in it, so we don't get to park in it.
Excellent. And Deb Green lives in Alpharetta, so I don't even know what mansion kind of park. But I got to park outside. So I get in the car, and the interior temperature is like 126 degrees. I mean, it's 93 on Peachtree, but it's 140 in my car. Is there a life hack? Like, put a piece of bread in the back seat, and it'll cool down quicker. Like, is there some way I can not sweat so much coming in?
I think the only way is if you get a garage.
Yeah.
I think that's the only life hack.
There should be like put a pineapple in your trunk, and it'll absorb all the heat. I need something like that.
Is your windshield tinted?
Nope.
I know that helps.
Yeah.
Because Hot Neighbor's windshield, like all of her windows are tinted, windshield and everything, and it makes a huge difference.
You don't have anything like put a thimble of rubbing alcohol in your rearview mirror. No.
You could start your car beforehand. Do you have an automatic start on
that's
it?
the one thing about my
car. If you got that, then
it
could cool off.
I do that now. So I'll start my car, and then I'll walk the dog, and then I'll come back, and it's cool.
Yeah. But, that's about the only thing.
If there's a way to unmush rice, I figured there would have been a life hack to cool down my car. Like lay a piece of garlic bread on the oven.
Yeah, I don't.
On the engine.
Okay.
Like I'm looking for anything like that. If anyone's got that. All right. So we had a big weekend in football. We got a big one coming up. Georgia Notre Dame. The Georgia game was amazing. The Georgia Tech game. Oh my God. They lost to the Citadel, which is great. I normally root for the underdog unless they're going up against the home team. It was pretty spectacular though. They had all the Citadel cadets in the stands, full regalia, full uniform. And I'm like, God, they must be so hot baking on North Avenue. Just crazy. Georgia wins. Falcons. Did you stay up and watch the Falcons game last night?
Yeah, I did a little bit.
I got sucked into watching it. I was going to turn it off, and it got too close.
Normally, unless there's a fantasy purpose or a local team, I can sleep through Sunday Night Football. But I stayed up to the whole. That was an amazing game. Big win for the Falcons. But the two quarterbacks got whacked out.
I know.
Drew Brees, he's out for at least 6 weeks, and Ben Roethlisberger out for the year. That's
your
crazy.
quarterback,
I know.
right?
I've got him in Longoria's league. And I can't complain because I've got him in 2 leagues, but I also played a guy in 1 league that had him, and I won that one. So I kind of got screwed. But in your league, I got 2 other quarterbacks. Like I stupidly drafted 3 quarterbacks. Like no one ever does that.
Yeah.
But I did. Because I got like Tom Brady in the last round. I was like, all right, I'll take Tom Brady from the last round. So I'm okay. But just a crazy weekend of football. So Georgia, Notre Dame, are you guys, I've been following the Bulldogs since 1996, and I can't think of a bigger football game than what you're going to hear Saturday night here on WSB Radio. Are you guys, do you want to go? Do you have any intention to go?
Are you asking us to give us tickets?
No. I had to buy tickets.
Yeah, if someone's giving me tickets, I'll go. But, I'm not wasting any time going.
Wasting time? Long?
Yeah,
well,
I'm with him.
Yeah.
It's money, not time.
It's not UT, if it was UT, I'd go. That's my team.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not in the conversation.
No, they're not. They're not.
Take that crap back to Corpus. This is dog country.
Well, they're actually in Austin, but that's okay.
No, so
it's cool that they're fine that Notre Dame's coming.
This game is so big that I didn't care where my ticket was. And my ticket is so bad, Clark Howard's like, I wouldn't take that. That's how bad it is.
That is bad.
But that's how big this game is. I'm like, I've got to be there. Notre Dame in Georgia, both top-ranked team. This is the biggest, I think, Georgia Bulldog home game that I've ever seen in my 23 years of rooting for the Dogs.
Is this because they don't regularly play each other?
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
And it's 2 storied franchises.
Sure.
So, listen, 2 years ago, I got to go to the Georgia at Notre Dame game. That was awesome. And now it was a home-and-home series. So now I literally have not seen a bigger Georgia Bulldogs game than the one coming up on Saturday. That being said, we got you covered all week long. Jay Black's going to join us on Friday on the Mark Arum Show and break it down. And if you look at the very top of Sanford Stadium at Dooley Field at Sanford Stadium, the very last row, you'll see me in the at the Georgia Notre Dame game. The worst seats ever, but I just want to be there.
Hey, you got them.
404-872-0751, 800 WSB Talk. Still to come, Movie Monday and Johnny Kielbasa. This is the Mark Arum Show. Coming up on 6:53, 7 in front of 8 o'clock, Mark Arum and the Bananas with you till 8 next hour, Movie Monday, and Johnny Kielbasa. Bobby joins us on the show. What's going on, Bobby?
Hey, Mark. I don't really have a hack, but I was going to tell you how you can keep your car cool.
Please.
Just put a car cover on.
Like a whole, like
I use
a.
it. I live in a townhouse. I use it all the time, and the car stays cool.
So it'll cover the whole outside of the car. You're saying?
Yeah, just like if you're going to cover it with for rain or whatever, just put a car cover on.
You know what? My neighbor just started doing that. I was wondering why. Okay, now that makes sense. I was like, oh, is she not driving that car anymore? Is it a pain in the butt? Because I get up to work at 3:30 in the morning. I got to come to work. So
yeah, I don't see you doing that. At
no, but when I wake up at 4 p.m.
I mean, they make them now. They're so easy to put on and off. I mean, it literally takes you like a minute and a half time.
So there's nothing else. Like I can't put potpourri in the trunk, and it will. There's no life hack like that.
Yeah, no. I mean, you can put maybe a little baby unicorn in the trunk. But,
there you go.
I think I think that you put a cover on there. You don't have to put like a custom made cover. Just a cover on there. That'll keep it cool.
Deb Green is looking at petboys.com right now to find me.
Yeah, just get a big bed sheet.
Yeah. Nice. Tim's in Gainesville. Tim, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
Hey, Mark, how you doing today? Great show. Love to listen to you guys on the way home. Hey, the answer to your back sweat issue on the back sweat meter is air-conditioned seats. It's been a real popular add-on.
I have them. Yeah, I do. I do have them. The problem is, by the time they start getting going, my back's already sweaty. So it'll cool down the wet stuff already. I have, but I just need something. I guess the cover makes. But you're right, Longoria. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, I don't see you at.
I'm too lazy to put a cover on.
You may do it for like the first day or two, and then you're gonna be like, whatever.
One person on Twitter said, plant a tree. And park under the tree. All right, so I got 40 years. In 40 years, my car will be nice and cool. Jeff joins us in Cottersville. Jeff, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, Mark. It was a wonderful day at Grant Field. I'm a 1981 graduate of the Citadel.
That was huge, man. So huge.
My father graduated from the Citadel. My brother graduated from the Citadel. My cousin graduated from the Citadel. And my uncle graduated from the Citadel.
That's awesome. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, and there was a lot of single malt scotch had after that game.
I can only imagine. I think I played them in college baseball. Like they've got a good athletic program, the Citadel. Like they have solid athletes, and I mean, I hate it for Georgia Tech fans, but what an upset for you guys.
Yeah, but we have 2,000 people in the school. They have 2,000 people on the sideline.
That's the enrollment at the Citadel is only 2,000 people? That's the enrollment?
That's the enrollment of the Citadel.
Well, I like the Citadel better than Longoria's UT. What is that? Is that Texas? Is that?
Yes, University of Texas.
Yeah, UT.
Austin.
The Utes.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, congratulations, Jeff. That's a fantastic win. Wes joins us in Atlanta. Wes, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's up, Wes?
I made a ice chest igloo air conditioner out of a ice chest. And
all right, talk to me like I'm not MacGyver. What exactly did you do?
So basically, you run an outside fan that sucks in air through tubing inside the ice chest, and you throw a bunch of ice on it, so it actually cools the hot air that comes into the ice chest, and then the fan pulls the cool air back out.
Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me, Wes? if I'm too lazy to put a sheet on and off my car, I don't think I can handle this. All right, ice chest and some other stuff, duct tape. There's no simple.
Give me a snorkel, some duct tape.
I'm looking like
avocado.
Put a can of sweetened condensed milk in the passenger seat, and that will that's the hack I'm looking for. There's got to be something. Maya, by the way, on the Piccadilly text line. Not happy that I was disparaging her rice cooking abilities. Maya, you've never made bad rice in your life. I know, but I just thought it was funny that, if you have mushy rice, you put a piece of bread in, close the thing, and boom. I need that for my car. Movie Monday coming up next. We're going to talk about Clint Eastwood movies because I saw the Mule this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And in honor of me admitting I've never seen Cool Runnings or Mask, what are famous popular movies that you are embarrassed to say you've never seen? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk, on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. This is The Mark Arum Show.
The Mark Arum Show is performed before a live studio audience.
I'll run this town to be near you. I stand
show and a good Monday Eve to you. Mark Arum here, you there. It's 7:08, 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. This is the Mark Arum Show, heard Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. on 95.5 WSB. Gang is all here tonight. The lovely and talented Deborah Green produces the show. Longoria and his Cascajones on the other side of the takeout window. And then there's Chuck. Low Tizzle screening your calls. We got Johnny Kielbasa with a fast food review and a football minute. We're going to kick off Movie Monday in just a second. But before we do, let's go to our rock music expert, Deb Green. The passing of two legends over the last couple of days, Deb Green.
What a terrible weekend, I know.
Eddie Money, our former co-worker here, used to do mornings on 97.1 The River, and Rick
Ocasek.
Ocasek. I didn't want to mispronounce his name.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, Rick Ocasek for the Cars.
Yeah.
Who's the third? Like, there's always...
Oh, don't say that.
No, we don't want to do that.
I mean, I don't want one.
I almost said that in front of Moni Love out in the newsroom.
Who's the third?
Yeah. Then I'm like, oh, she's a famous musician. I'm not going to bring that up. Got to watch what you say. Bigger influence musically in your life, Rick or Eddie Money?
The Cars.
Yeah,
yeah,
Cars
absolutely.
were great. Paulina Poroskova?
That's right.
Yeah.
She found him.
She found him?
Yeah.
Oh, found him dead.
Yeah.
I thought you meant found him in life. Like, oh, I found
that too. Yeah, that too.
She was, speaking of Movie Monday, she was in a really bad movie with Tom Selleck back in the day.
What was it?
I forgot the name of it. It was
I'll look
really
it up.
horrible. All right, so Movie Monday, I admitted on the air that I've never seen Cool Runnings. That's the only John Candy movie I've never seen. Or Mask with Jim Carrey. What is the movie, a wildly popular and famous movie you are afraid to say you've never seen? Actually, the most popular movie I've never seen, It's a Wonderful Life. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life.
Neither have I.
No? Yeah. It's always on up against Miracle on 34th Street. They're on at the same time.
Never seen either.
And that's my favorite
all the way
movie,
through.
so I watch that. Chuck, is there a movie you're embarrassed to say you've never seen?
The Godfather.
What?
No desire to watch it.
Really?
That just broke Mark's heart.
Listen.
No, but here's the thing. I've actually seen the second and third one.
You've never seen the beginning, the first one?
I've never seen the first one.
I mean,
it's not one of those things I would seek out, and every time it's on, it's already way too far.
Yeah,
into
I get it.
I already
Life
know
gets
the
in the way.
story.
Yeah.
So it's like...
It is really good, though. I mean, I don't have to tell you that.
I wish I would have seen it
in order.
So, yeah, and I didn't know everything about it where I had more of a...
All right.
Yeah. I apologize.
That's all right. When you're in the old age home, knock it out.
All right, I'll try. Okay.
Deb Green, is there a movie you're embarrassed to say you've never seen?
I don't know. I like a lot of older movies, so I used to watch TCM all the times. I'm sure there is. I just can't think of it.
All right, you'll think of one. Also, so I watched The Mule with Clint Eastwood.
How was
I like that?
I watched it.
I haven't seen it.
It's solid. What's funny though, Clint Eastwood's hit a period in his career where he plays the same character in every movie now. So Gran Torino,
yep.
The Trouble with the Curve, like he just plays the same, disgruntled old man. I like the movie. I mean, listen, Clint Eastwood. I watch him do a commercial for anything, an infomercial.
That scene with the bikers.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, that was very good. I was kind of like the ending, kind of like
it hit me. It fell flat.
Yeah,
sort of a little.
It was like,
bit.
how are we gonna end this thing? All right, this is what. Just throw this out.
Yeah.
I wanted a bit. I mean, it was an enjoyable movie. I liked it, but it's the same character as Gran Torino.
Absolutely.
It's like Gran Torino is a gardener who drives now.
Yes, there you go. That's exactly.
But he's like, listen, he's not going to play a rock star or a famous athlete. I mean, he's 80-something years old, so he's like, all right, these are the roles I can take.
Yeah.
Angry old guy, like Chuck will be eventually.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck will definitely be.
He is already an angry
there.
So there you
old
go.
man.
Favorite Clint Eastwood movie. There you go. 404-872-0751, 800-WSB Talk. Those are our Movie Monday topics. Let's kick Movie Monday off with our buddy Russ in Gainesville.
Russ, come here a minute. I want to talk.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm great. Hey, can I tell you what happened to Corrali and I last week with the police?
Oh, I don't want to get called and testify. So no, I decline to hear that. Okay, but if you want to talk about Movie Monday, I'll talk about that. What's a famous movie you're embarrassed to say you've never seen, Russ?
Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you a Clint Eastwood movie that
your
you should watch.
Your favorite Clint Eastwood movie?
Play Misty for Me. Have you seen that?
I have not seen Play Misty for Me.
You've got to see that.
That's
it's a DJ movie, and this woman stalks him and stuff. It's very scary. You should watch it.
All right, I'll check it out. My favorite Clint Eastwood movie, it's because when I was a kid, Any Which Way But Loose, Philo Beto, where he was the bare knuckle fighter. Like, to me, I was like, that's the coolest guy. He's fighting in a barn. Like that's his job is to fight dudes in a barn. Russ, we'll catch up with your lady situation tomorrow, my friend.
Okay.
All right. So these are the last Clint Eastwood movies. He's literally played the same act going back. The Mule, Trouble with the Curve, Gran Torino, $1 Million Baby. Same character in all of those. I mean, he crushes it, but that's the. I mean, there's no nuance. Like the $1 Million Baby, he was the angry old boxing trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Gran Torino, the angry old former worker at the Ford plant or whatever. Trouble with the Curve, angry old baseball scout. And then the Mule, angry old driver.
I think you have to go back to like the Bridges of Madison County to find him not be that character.
Yeah.
He's always kind of
Unforgiven.
a stoic, angry character.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. Unforgiven is my favorite Clint Eastwood movie. Sentimentally, Any Which Way But Loose, but Unforgiven was one of my top 5 movies of all time. So that I apologize. I'm correcting myself, Longoria. I'm fact-checking myself on the air.
Right.
AJ's in Dunwoody. AJ, welcome to Movie Monday, buddy.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Yeah, so an embarrassing movie that I have yet to watch is The Wizard of Oz. Still haven't watched it.
Really? I think if you don't catch that as a kid, you're never going to catch it, right? I mean, there's no 35-year-old that's like, oh, I'm dying to see Wizard of Oz. Like, if you don't see it before the age of 12, you're never going to see it.
Yeah, it's been on TV a couple times. I've seen it, but I haven't watched it completely. But I was wondering if about you guys, what's a newer movie that you just don't want to watch whatsoever?
A newer movie I don't want to watch, Dad?
Any of the Harry Potter films. No desire.
Maya watches them all the time. So I've never seen a whole Harry Potter movie, but I kind of like, she gets mad. I'll be like, who's this guy? She's like, stop. It's like the 6th movie and I'm asking for details. And she's like, you've never... There's one movie that's coming out that I want to see, the Brad Pitt space movie.
Ed Astra.
Yeah,
that looks pretty good.
The trailer teaser. It looked pretty good. I haven't gone to the movie theaters with Xfinity.
I'm gonna go see Rambo.
Oh yeah,
I have to go see Rambo.
But you know what I got to do? I want to rewatch all of them because it's been so long since I've seen them.
They're the same. I mean,
I know, but I want to. I want to catch up.
You gotta go in fresh.
David joins us in Tyrone. What's up, David?
Hey, I called you about a hack, but I'm going to leave you alone about that.
All right.
Go to the Movie Mondays. I had a really good hack for you, by the way.
Okay. Well, tell me the hack. It's fine.
Well, before you move up to Connect a Nut, I've got an app on my phone that I can sell you that will allow your car to be cooled to 72 degrees or less before you get in it. But the app... it's $100,000, but I guarantee you I'll show up and crank your car 15 minutes before you want in it.
Will you take a check?
Only if it's counterfeit.
Yeah, no. All right, so Movie Monday. I appreciate the hack.
Movie Monday. I have never seen Gone with the Wind.
You know what? I've never seen it either.
Premise. I'm not going to watch it. I've seen bits and pieces of it. There's something sacrilegious about that movie to me.
Okay, I've never seen it either. That's where you took your wife on your first date.
That was our first date.
I've read the book,
Fox Theater,
but I've never seen the movie. That's another thing. Like, if past a certain age, if you haven't seen Gone with the Wind, you're not going to sit through a 3-hour.
It's not. It's like 4.5
hour black. Yeah. I read the book. The book was solid. Julie's up next on the Mark Arum Show. Hello, Julie.
Hello.
What's going on?
So I'm the same as your last caller. It's not necessarily a hack, and I will give you my movies.
Okay.
But you know how when you get in your car and it's cold, you have your seat warmers?
Yes.
Why don't we have seat coolers?
I do. I have them.
You have seat coolers?
I have seat coolers. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I have that, but not the automatic car starter, which I would trade for.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the second thing, that you could program it to start to cool before you got in your car 10 minutes early.
Yeah, that's the only drawback to the car I have is my old car had the automatic starter.
Yeah, you can go somewhere and get it put in.
Do they not make those anymore?
I don't know.
I used to have one, and I have a car today that has all the bells and whistles. But
I took it to the dealership, and they said they'd have to remove my low jack before they could install my automatic starter. That's a 4-day callback, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a rookie. That's a callback from a show 4 days ago, if you're keeping score at home. Tommy's in Lilburn. Tommy, welcome to the program.
Hey,
buddy.
Real quick, I was going to tell you, Body Heat, William Hurt and Kathleen Turner.
Ooh, I used to love Kathleen Turner. No doubt about it.
Yeah, but you said you weren't sure who was in that one. But 2 favorite movies, now these go way back before you. Hallelujah Trail with Burt Lancaster and The Great Race, Tony Curtis.
Now, these are
Jack
movies.
Lemmon.
These are movies you have never seen?
No, you said Movie Monday, good movies. They're the best.
All right, I appreciate that. But here are the Movie Monday topics. There's 2 topics. Just so we stay focused.
Yeah.
A famous movie that you are embarrassed to say you've never seen. That's one topic. And what's your favorite Clint Eastwood movie? That's the second topic. I mean, you could throw in anything you want, apparently, but that's what we're trying to talk about
I can
tonight.
start screening these people if you really want.
No, not at all, Chuck. I love it. I love it. Chuck's in Tequila. Chuck, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, well, my favorite Clint Eastwood movie, I'm along with you with Unforgiven, but that's a given. I'll say The Outlaw of Jersey Wales.
I got to rewatch. I haven't seen that in a long time, but yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
Do you know what I love about The Unforgiven is it was like, I don't know, I guess it was mid-'90s maybe, and, when was the last time Hollywood made a real Western? And they made that, and it came out of nowhere, and it was just so good. Like, oh, my God.
And there's nothing better since. But I will tell you this, and I'll let you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Or not. I got somebody calling me. I wonder what that was. I thought I was getting cut off. No, but the movie I haven't seen, and it's probably not a classic, I have seen Gone with the Wind and The Wizard of Oz, is The Big Lebowski.
Oh, wow. That's suitable for all ages. Not all ages, but our age. You can watch that for the first time at 40 or 90, and you'll find it hilarious. Love The Big Lebowski. All right, Movie Monday continues. A wildly famous and popular movie you are embarrassed to say you've never seen. And in honor of Clint Eastwood, the legend that keeps churning them out, albeit with the same character, what's your favorite Clint Eastwood movie? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. It's Movie Monday on The Mark Arum Show.
Mark Arum on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
The triumphant return of Movie Monday on the Mark Arum Show, a movie you're embarrassed to say you've never seen. And what's your favorite Clint Eastwood flick? 404-872-0750. Walter joins us in Cumming, Georgia. Walter, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Excellent. What's going on?
Okay, movie I've never seen is Dr. Zhivago.
I've never seen that either, Dr. Zhivago. That is apparently a classic, though.
And for Clint Eastwood, along the lines of Hallelujah Trail, which is a great movie. It's hilarious.
Refresh my memory on that. That sounds familiar.
Well, it's a story. I'm trying to remember who's it. Brian Keith is in it. And it's about a town in Colorado in the gold rush days. And the local seer has a vision that there's going to be no liquor for all winter. So they have a wagon train come, and the local Native Americans have set up a trap to try and get the liquor before it gets to the
Interesting.
miners.
Chuck, did you have a local seer in Montana that would forecast the coming crops and all that stuff? No, you didn't have the local seer said there's going to be a shortage of whiskey, and so they formed there was
never a shortage.
No local seer in Wisconsin, Montana, and I'm assuming not in Wisconsin, Deb Green.
Not that I know of.
That sounds like an interesting movie, though. The local seer said they'd run out of whiskey.
A local crazy person.
Claudia joins us on the Mark Arum Show. Hello, Claudia.
Hello, how are you?
Excellent. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much in Madison. I can't think of a movie I haven't seen, except for maybe The Big Lebowski, your previous caller had mentioned.
It is really good.
And I just saw a great Clint Eastwood movie the other night, Escape from Alcatraz.
Classic Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. And another Clint Eastwood movie, 10 Mules for Sister Sarah.
2 Mules? 2 Mules for Sister Sarah. All right.
That's a good one.
Matt's in Brazelton. Matt, real quick on a Movie Monday. What you got, buddy?
Well, the lady before me just now took my Escape from Alcatraz movie.
Oh,
so
no.
I have to go with Gran Torino as a backup.
All right. That was solid. I like Gran Torino a lot.
The movie that breaks my wife's heart that I haven't seen it, the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is that not Tim Allen? Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, definitely not a Tim Allen
yeah,
movie.
Yeah, Tim Burton.
I've never seen that either. I know. Listen, I've seen a lot of movies. There's just a lot I haven't yet seen.
I think you were too old when that came out.
I read a book once in a while, folks. I read a book once in a while. All right, Movie Monday continues, 404-872-0750. If you can't get through, you can tweet at it or put it on my Facebook page, Mark Arum, WSB.
Hi, this is Louis Gossett Jr. This is the Mark Arum Show. And if you have any common sense, you should listen to the Mark Arum Show.
It's so good to be born in America, where all men are free. It's so good to be born in America, all the home of the red, the white, and the blue.
Deb Green with the post-Music Midtown Sleepies over here. Did you go to Music Midtown, Longoria?
Nah.
Me neither. I know Chuck didn't go. Did you have fun, though, Deb Green? It was just too hot for me.
Absolutely. Well, I got to be in the AC as much as possible, so it wasn't so bad.
Very good. Well, you know what? If you want to take off early, you feel free to go home.
That's
Was she
fine, I'm
yawning or
okay.
something? Yeah. I mean, Chuck yawns throughout the show.
Yeah.
So bored.
So bored. Did I tell you the story about that?
No.
No, I don't know if I should do this.
Yeah, you should.
All right, I'll do it. We're going to get back to Movie Monday in just a second. So we went out with a couple. This is a couple months ago. Nice couple. And we've gone out to dinner with them. Maya, my girlfriend, and this couple. And we've gone out to dinner with them. They're a lovely couple.
Friends of yours or friends of hers?
I'm not even going to say.
Okay, all right, okay.
All right. So it's just a nice couple.
Okay, all right, very nice couple.
So we go out to this restaurant, and we've had lovely times with them before. But apparently earlier in the day, the guy golfed 18 holes.
Oh, okay.
And if you golf 18 holes,
wear you out.
You wear you out, and you're drinking a lot.
Sure.
He was chugging them back. So we're having a nice dinner, nice restaurant, and toward the end, after the entrees, but before the dessert, the guy, he just starts to slow clap in the middle of the restaurant, like this.
What?
Yeah. He just starts slow clapping, like loudly, and I'm looking at him like, oh, he's applauding the meal, I guess, oh, this is a great meal. And then he sits back in his chair and proclaims in a very loud voice, I am so blanking bored. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Like, to be fair, he was drinking all day, and he had like a bottle and a half of wine during the thing.
Yeah, but still.
But I was like...
You shouldn't be bored after drinking that much.
Yeah, but I was like, that's a nice reflection of the company, I'm so blanking bored.
Was it his wife with him? What did she...
She was like, oh, come on now.
Oh,
oh, come on now. It's not that boring.
Now.
They're not that boring.
Yeah. I was like, but I knew he was like, I could tell he went from, doing fine to just falling off that cliff.
Off the cliff.
And I was like, hey, you want to get some air outside? He was like, no. I was like, well, I'm going to pay the check and getting the valet ticket because I'm out of here. Yeah. I'm
sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
So they had to get the, the waiter had to help him into the elevator. Like, he couldn't even take the stairs down. They had to bring him down.
Have you since had dinner with this couple?
No, good. Once you proclaim me blank and boring,
yes.
I'm done.
He slow clapped too.
Yeah, that
it wasn't like you just said he was bored. He slow clapped it.
I'm not saying I'm the best conversationalist in the world, but, I get paid to entertain people.
Yeah.
By talking. And if you think I'm boring, I'm done. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Anyway, just a slow clap. I was like,
the
wow.
slow clap is what made it the best.
Fantastic.
Like loud, slow clap. I'm like, wow, he enjoyed his filet.
No, he didn't enjoy you.
Anyway, yeah, exactly. I'm so effing bored.
Oh, yeah, I've never been that bored.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never been that rude.
Anyway, that was a fun night. It was worth it. The story I can tell for the rest of my life now. So if you're listening, dude, I'm not going to say your name on the air. Thank you. That was fantastic. That was a fantastic story that I'll tell forever and ever. All right, Movie Monday. What's a movie you're ashamed to say you've never seen before? Because I've never seen Cool Runnings. I think that's the only John Candy movie I've ever seen. But bigger picture for me, it's A Beautiful Life. And I just saw The Mule with Clint Eastwood. What's your favorite Clint Eastwood flick? 404-872-0750. Dan's in Woodstock. Dan, let me give you a slow clap. Welcome to the show, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Excellent. What do you got cooking?
The movie that I have not seen is the remake of It.
I haven't seen that either.
It's only like a year old.
That's the Stephen King one, right? Yeah, I saw the
Yeah.
original.
I saw the original also. I did not like the concept that they're, split it up into two movies, one where they're young and one where they're old.
I think I was in like middle school when that book came out. Like Stephen King, I don't know about you guys, you're a little younger than me, but Stephen King popped like right when kids started reading, and everyone in school had
Those are my favorite books.
had a copy of Stephen. I've never read a Stephen King book, but I read the book Thinner.
Oh, I love that story.
by
that's a good story.
Richard Bachman.
Yeah.
Which was Stephen King, just using his another name. He wanted to see if he could sell books under another name. And I read the book and I liked it. And then I found out it was Stephen King. I was like, damn. Like I got you. I purposely have never read a Stephen King book. So I got to interview him a few years back.
Oh, cool.
But I've never read any. The only book I read of his was Thinner. So that's all I talked about.
It's a good book.
I was like, so Thinner. He's like, you're the only person that's only asked me about that book. Like, he's got 100 bestsellers. I'm like, so in the second chapter of Thinner, I went in depth on Thinner. Larry's in Roswell, Georgia. Larry, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
Hey, Mark. Hey, favorite Clint Eastwood movie is Gran Torino.
Such a classic. Such a classic. What are those? It was Hmong people that live next door to Longoria? Hmong?
Hmong.
M-U-N-G?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it's H-M. Right?
Oh, yeah. Hmong.
Yeah.
Hmong. Hmong.
And then the movie, I'm 57 years old, and I've never seen Star Wars.
Wow. At that age, that's surprising.
None of them.
You got to bang out the first three, my friend. Don't worry about any of the newer ones. But the first three that came out, like the originals, take a weekend. If you don't like it, Larry, I'll send you a $10 Piccadilly gift card.
No, he won't.
Deb will send you a $10 Piccadilly gift card. 404-872-0750 1-800-WSB Talk. Second week of the Football Minute with our dear friend Johnny Kielbasa. If you're wondering, what's the Football Minute? It's Johnny Kielbasa breaks down the weekend that was in pigskin, and he does it in under 60 seconds. Without further ado, the aforementioned Johnny Kielbasa.
Blue 80. Blue 80. Week 2 in the NFL squash match week in college 2 HOF QB's got DNS. You're thinking Pink Bulldog stacked up a double nickel cupcake and frosted it between the hedges. Keep chopping wood, Kirby. Your Atlanta United could have clinched a playoff spot with a win against the lowly Columbus Crew, but they lost to Mines Luzon, stop Luzon. Your Auburn Avenue Panthers woke up from their dream run after getting run over on the mean street to Kalamazoo, Michigan. Somebody else's rambling wreck lost to the military school your dad used to threaten to send you to. Julio Jones hit 20 miles per hour on his big play for your Magic City Dirty Birds, and like a tasty 7-7, they're keeping it even at 1-1. Matty Ice kept it even too with 3 TDs and 3 INTs. Roll Tide rolled to Columbia, made chicken wraps out of the Gamecock. War Eagle also hung double nickels on Ohio powerhouse Kent State. The Ohio State Buckeyes hung a nickel and a penny on the John Cougar Mellencamps. The New England Ghosts looked like the best team ever, and the Miami Manatees looked like the worst team ever. 41 defensive fantasy points. What? The Maryland Turtleheads finally climbed into the top 25, then they lost to Temple. Nice job. I have a feeling we don't need to remind Mark Arum that his New York football Giants might not win the game this year. And tonight, America's team, the Cleveland Browns, head to the swamps of Jersey to celebrate 50 years of football on the M&S.
Touchdown. Good job. I heard you sneak a soccer reference in there. I guess we're taking football a little liberally now on the Mark Arum Show.
Well, when you got a good soccer team, you got to work them into things, Mark.
Yeah, so the Giants will not win a game, and Nick Chubb needs to score a couple touchdowns tonight. So I'm playing Match'em in your league, Johnny. And,
you certainly are.
And I lucked out because Match'em had Drew Brees as a starting quarterback. So I probably would have lost if Brees had stayed in the game. But it looks like I'm going to pull one out. But I have 2 leagues where I started Breeze, and I'm going to lose. So what are you going to do?
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a tough one.
But I'm all in on the Chubster. All right, let's do a little fast food review while you're here, buddy.
And now, on the Mark Arum Show, it's time for the Fast Food Review.
Joining us live on the Greasy Salty Hotline from parts unknown, height unknown, weight, we do not want to know, Johnny Kielbasa and the ever so popular Fast Food Review. How you doing, Jonathan?
I'm doing great, Mark Arum. I'm a little bit sweet, and I'm a whole lot of heat because I'm wrapped in bacon. I'm here for the taking. I'm covered with cheese, and I aim to please on a Monday night.
What's on the menu tonight, Big Papa?
That's right, Mark. Remember when we talked about Mega Nuggets back in the day, KFC's version of, 2 chicken patties or whatever. I'm not saying people take a page out of my playbook every now and again, but down the street, Church's Chicken's got something that they call Mega Bites, which is somewhere between a nugget and a patty, but they've got a new version of the Mega Bites coming out now, and that's Flamin' Honey Mega Bites. So it's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit nugget, it's a little bit patty, it's a little bit flamin'. So I don't even know what to make of it other than they're tasty bits of sweet nugs, I guess you want to call
Sweet
them.
nugs. Yes, Deb Green.
That's what we had delivered the other day.
Oh, the day late.
Yes,
from
the
Church's.
day late. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
The sweet nugs.
Yep.
I did not sample them. I apologize in advance. But Church's, they're late to the chicken game. I mean, there was this whole chicken sandwich war going on. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. You better run. Never mind. I was going a little mob deep there for you.
I was wondering how far you were going to take that.
Yeah, I realized that lyrics were going to go downhill in a second. All right, so good for Church's. By the way, today, Longoria and Deb Green, I know you know this, but Johnny probably doesn't. Today is Hispanic American Heritage Month, and today is Mexican Independence Day. How about that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you going to say?
Happy birthday.
He said bienvenue. Longoria, congratulations. Happy
Thank you.
Mexican Independence Day.
16 de septiembre.
In honor of Mexican Independence today, our pals at Nuevos Amigos Cochina Mexicana brought us a huge spread. I mean, an amazing spread.
Maybe not cochina, cocina.
Cocina.
Don't say
Don't say
cochina.
that.
Nuevos Amigos Cocina
There you go.
Cochina means
Mexicana.
something else.
Yes.
All right. Isn't that what you call your daughters?
No.
What do you call them?
Well, if they play outside all day, they're
Exactly.
all cochina.
Yeah, exactly. So they brought a spread, I mean, literally with everything. I'll post pictures on Facebook and Instagram, but they brought in tamales.
They deliberately did not bring you
Enchiladas because they know I think they're crap. But remember we were talking about
I think they're crap.
Anyway. They brought tamales. Remember we were talking the other day about eating the outside of tamale?
Yeah, did you eat the husk?
No, Mike Shields in the traffic center did.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah. See if we get Mike, or if you're listening, pot him up. I hope little guy threw you under the bus because I told little guy because Alex Williams doesn't know anything about food, and he was about to eat a tamale. And I was like, don't eat the outside. He goes, oh, really? Mike Shields already did.
No, we took a bite, and I wasn't alone. I'm going to keep throwing everybody else under the bus. David Hubbard took the first bite.
So Hubbard and you
Hubbard, come on.
ate the outside of the tamale.
I thought it was edible.
Well,
Do you eat the outside of a corn on the cob when you get it?
The husk?
In husk?
Usually husk by the time.
Listen, we were just hungry, so
The
we were
same
eating
thing.
everything.
Speaking of, all right, thank you, Mike Shields. A quick food oddity before we let Johnny go. My buddy Dave Perry had a banana. We're hanging out with them Saturday night. He gets a banana, unpeels the whole thing, throws the peel in the garbage, and he's eating the unpeeled banana with his bare hand.
Ugh.
And I've never seen anyone do that before. Have you guys seen that?
I do the last part of it. Just
Yeah, the
stick it-
last
yeah.
little
Last bite.
But that's nature's holding thing. Like the peel is where you hold it and you eat it.
Yeah.
He had the whole naked banana in his hand.
Like the brown paper bag on your 40. you know?
Yeah, it was exactly right. It was very unsettling. Anyway, Johnny K, we appreciate you as always, and
Si colesterol es alta, entonces yo soy. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and listen to the Sausage Hut Podcast on any pod app or JohnnyKielbasa.com.
all things Kielbasa on JohnnyKielbasa.com. Appreciate you, bruh.
Anytime, bro. Go, bro.
All right. Well, do you say Browns or Braves? We'll just assume he said
Browns.
Braves. When we come back, rapid fire on Movie Monday. It's the Mark Arum Show on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Mark Arum on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
We totally ran out of time. Real quick, rapid fire Movie Monday. Don is up. Don, real quick, what do you have?
Titanic and a Firefox.
You're good. Never seen Titanic. You don't have to rush out and see that. Russ is in Rome. Russ, real quick, what do you have?
Hey, I come up with a tie. I love Kelly's Heroes with Clint Eastwood, but
that other one's better. Yeah, I agree. Keith's in Stockbridge. Keith, real quick, what do you have, buddy?
the one I've never seen before is Citizen Kane, and the previous guy that kind of stole my thunder. I'm a retired tanker, so Kelly's Heroes is a little bit close to my heart, but I really did love Firefox.
What about Tank with James Garner?
Oh, yeah, I loved it. I liked it, but since you were staying with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, no, I was just bringing it as I think that was actually filmed. I think Tank was filmed in Georgia. Teresa's up next on the Mark Arum Show. Real quick, Teresa, what do you have?
Haven't seen Wayne's World.
Oh, all right, yeah, you're fine.
And Clint Eastwood in Paint Your Wagon.
Oh, old school Clint Eastwood. Paint Your Wagon. Mary's in Roswell. Mary, finish us up real quick. What do you have?
Well, Larry from Roswell stole my thunder. I haven't seen Star Wars, and I'm 48.
I would, I think it's more of a guy movie. I don't know if that's being, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're good, Mary.
Okay.
All right. A lot of thunder stealing.
The only one.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You don't need to see that. If you're a dude and you're over 45, you should have seen the Star Wars. But lady, you're good. You're good, Longoria. Let's do start of the show.
And now, are you guys ready for the Mark Arum Star of the Show?
It was going to be Deb Green for setting up Nuevos Amigos Cocina Mexicana in Canton on Sixes Road, but Mike Shields swooped in and ate the tamale shell. The husk, whatever that is. The husk. So Mike's look at him standing. He's celebrating in the traffic center right now.
I wouldn't celebrate that.
Mike Shields, though, is very entertaining. So he's star of the show. Big show tomorrow, of course, on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum, Facebook Mark Arum WSB. In the meantime, go to sleep, little baby.
Sleepy little baby. Guests of the Mark Arum Show stay at the All Suite Omni Hotel, located in the heart of Chicago's Magnificent Mile.